Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chisom again, and this is Mrs. Leper series. It's a new year, new things. A lot of things are happening. A lot of changes that were made last year, 2023, regarding immigration in the UK. This year is the year, like the year we have been waiting for. The year of the Lord has come. A lot of these policies have all been projected towards 2024, January 2024. Students will no longer be able to come dependent. Spring 2024, care workers will no longer come. A lot of things are happening. The purpose of this video is to enlighten us. Most of these employers that have licenses to sponsor for you to come to abroad to work for them in the UK, their licenses are being probed. You will agree with me that a lot of people are complaining that the person they are working for, the employers they are working for, are losing licenses, and the worst part of it is that you will not even be notified. These employers, they don't tell you when it's being probed, they don't tell you when it's pending, like when things are happening. Some of them don't even tell you at all. You only get a mail from the Home Office telling you that the employer that is sponsoring you have just lost their license and you have so number of days to find another sponsor or leave the country. So you now find out now that the hustle is not even just about now getting a job that will sponsor you for you to come to the UK or for you to remain in the UK if you're already here. The hustle now is even for you to keep tabs and know the employer that has employed you, the person you're working for, how are things going with them? How are they still retaining their licenses? Have they revoked their licenses? Have they deleted? Have they renewed? A lot of things, because the truth is that they will not tell you. So guys, in light of that, I've come to give us this information. This information is for those of us who are already here working, for those who are still looking for, and for those who have already gotten an offer but they have not come into the country. Maybe you are still waiting for your COS, or you are still waiting for your visa or anything, but you've gotten an offer, you've done your interview, gotten your offer, but you are still in your home country planning to come to the UK. This information is for everybody. So it's no longer news. I've shared it in this channel before, how you can find list of sponsors, list of licensed sponsors, workers who are licensed to sponsor in the UK. It is the same thing. It's not rocket science. It is that same list. If you go to gov.uk, you'll find the list of register of licensed sponsors, where you're going to be seeing the list of all the sponsors, all the employers that are licensed to sponsor workers to come to the UK and work for them. Type in the name of this employer that has given you that offer. Type in the name of this employer that you're working for and search to be sure that their name is there. If their name is not on that list, that is if you are sure of the name the company is using. Because a lot of companies, they use the group name. For example, the company could be ABC Care Limited, but it's a company under a group, a bigger group, maybe XYZ group of companies. So they might be applying for this license as XYZ group of companies. So when you are searching for ABC Company Limited, you will not see the name there. So as long as you are sure of their business name, go there and search to be sure that their name is there on that list. If their name is not on that list, you can make inquiries. You can find out from your HR, find out from your management what is happening, that you just checked this list and it happens that their name is not there. What's happening? If they will be, open up to you, if they open up to you to tell you, look at the situation of things, they are being probed or whatever, it is good and fine. If not, you just start from there to start, making plans, making alternative plans, knowing that anything can happen. It's either they are being probed, it's either they are being investigated, they can retain the license later, or delete them from the list, or revoke their license, suspend their license, revoke it totally, or whatever it is. So that is just to be on the safe side. Another website you can go to is still that tier 2 sponsors list that I have told you people about. When you go to this tier 2 sponsors list, whether you are looking for a job or you have already gotten, or whatever the case is, that tier 2 sponsors list is our go-to resources. Go in there. If you already have a name of the company you're working for, a name of this company that have given you their offer letter that you're waiting for to give you their COS, for you to even apply for that visa. Because what they said in the gov.uk website is that if the company that is sponsoring you loses their license and you've already applied for your visa at the time they lost their license, your visa will be rejected. So that means your application fee gone. Or if you've already gotten a visa and you've not even entered into the country and their license is withdrawn, you are not going to be allowed to enter into the country. But however, if you're already in the country and then these things happen, you have the opportunity of continuing working and then looking for another sponsor, of another way to find yourself another sponsor and move on to this other employer by the time these people loses their licenses. So it pays to always keep tab, no matter what your situation is, no matter which level you are in, whether you are still at the application stage or you've already gotten an offer but you've not come into the country, or you've already come into the country, you've resumed your work, working already, all these things, whatever the situation is, this list is for all of us. I tell you people that this list is updated every week, so it's not like once you go and check and whatever it is you find there, that is all. You can always go back to check like weekly to find out if there's a change in the status of these employers that you know about, or you find out the new employers that are added to the list. Let's go to this list. For those of you who have not seen the video I made about the tier 2 sponsors list, I'm just going to briefly browse through this list to show you people how this list is, how this website works, how you can navigate through the website, how you can find any information that you need, and then we take it from there. So the very first website we are going to be seeing is gov.uk. This is organizations that have license to sponsor workers on the worker and temporary worker immigration routes. Every organization that have license to sponsor, that currently have license to sponsor in the UK, you'll find it on this register. This register is updated frequently. So if you're looking for any particular organization, or you're working for any particular employer, or like I said, you've already finished your interview stage, gotten your offer, but you're waiting for your COS and maybe it's delaying and you're wondering what could be the case, or you're working for an employer and you just want to know the status of the organization, to know where you're standing, whether your job is secured or not, or you should start making other arrangements, this is where you find the list of all the sponsors. From the online view, you will not be able to work with the list. You just scroll and scroll the list until you get to the particular name you're looking for. However, to make it easy to access, you can download the CSV version. Download it in your Excel so that you can be able to filter or search or play around it, just walk around it. This way it's easier for you. In case there's a particular organization you're looking for, you can be able to filter it by organization name, county, by type, or by route. So with this, it's easier for you. It's easier to manipulate when you download it on Excel. The list goes on. It's a very long one, so I think the best option is to download it to Excel and then work from there. Okay, so the second website I'm going to be showing us is the tier 2 sponsors list. That is uktiersponsors.co.uk. This website has always been my go-to resource. I keep on mentioning this website in almost all my videos. I've made another video where I explained to you guys, the day I introduced it to you guys, I explained to you guys how you're going to be navigating, how you're going to be finding the answers you're looking for from this website, and how you're going to be meeting these employers one-on-one. This video is yet another one. In case you've not seen the previous video, after watching this video, you'll be able to navigate. When you come to this website, the very first thing you would like to do is to log in, create an account. If you don't have one, log in, or if you still want to browse as a guest, it's all up to you. But the essence of logging in, creating an account, is so that you can be able to favorite some companies, save some data. Whenever you come back, you can always start from where you left off, okay? So when we come here, the website is the tier 2 sponsors list. It has all the industries, not even just the care homes. It has all the industries here: the medicals, care homes, IT, telecommunication, computer programming, administrative and support, finance, insurance. All of them are here. So depending on where you're working or where you want to work, okay, if for instance you're working in care, of course you can just come here and then you select care homes and then you search. By doing that, it's going to be bringing out all the care homes that are registered on this list, that are currently registered. Don't forget that this list has a section where you can find the deleted companies that once had licenses, but now they've been deleted, they've been removed from the list, either because their license was suspended or their license has been revoked. All these companies no longer have licenses to sponsor workers to come to the UK and work for them. You can see 35,779. These are not companies that have never been added. These are companies that were previously added, but as at today, do not have licenses to sponsor. So you have to go through this list one after the other. Go to your Excel, download it on Excel so that you can work smartly. Go to your Excel, filter, search for their names. So if you have the name of this particular one you're looking for, you search for their names. If not, you can filter them by their industry. Let's go to care, for instance. By the time we go to care, look at this. We are seeing about 104 care homes lost their licenses. 104 care homes as of today do not have their licenses to sponsor. It's been revoked. It's been cancelled. The new law says before any care home will be given license to sponsor, they must be regulated by the Care Quality Commission. So a lot of care homes fall short of this standard. Maybe when they have gotten their rating through that, when they have sorted it out with the Care Quality Commission, they can come back or not, I don't know. But as of today, this is the number of care homes that currently do not have licenses to sponsor. So check to see that that care home you've been in contact with, that care home that you are currently working for, is not inside this list. Because like I said, the managers will not tell you. Look for this company you're interested in, maybe you're working for, on the list of recently added or the list of companies that have this license, and you are not finding it there. Go to deleted companies too and check. If the company once had a license and it's now been revoked, you'll find it on the deleted licenses section. If not, every other thing you will find inside here. So you can either filter it by industry, or you can sort it by the names. If you have a particular name you're looking for, you can always search and find the name of these companies here, just to make it easy for you. Okay, so another way you can utilize this resource very well is for you to go to the recently added. This is where you see the recently added ones, irrespective of the industry. All industries, as long as it is recently added. This one is added as at yesterday, the 16th of January. This list is updated on a weekly basis. So if you exhaust all the information here, you've gone through it, you've sorted it out, you've reached out to the ones you can reach out to, what you do is that next week you come back again and you will see new additions, and then you check again for the deleted ones, because there could be a company you're in contact with. Maybe you've been in contact with this company, maybe you sent them your CV or your application, hoping that they are recruiting because you saw them on this list. And if it's not forthcoming, if you're not getting answers from them, and you want to find out what is happening is this company, you can come here and check the list of the deleted companies, just in case this company once had their license but now it's been revoked or is suspended or is under scrutiny. You can find it there on the list of deleted companies. Remember that because their names are here on this list does not necessarily mean that they are currently recruiting. Their names are here, they are licensed to sponsor, but it could be that they are working at full capacity. They've recruited, employed as much hands as they needed, and they are not currently recruiting. So you always have to call them, reach out to these employers, because they posted these jobs in their website. Sometimes these websites are not updated real time. It takes them time to go back to the website to delete this particular job, or they might just leave it there just for future reference. Maybe when they need it in the future, they can still always use that one post, all the time. So what you will do is to call them first. You have to call them first. You have to email them, reach out to them first of all, to ensure that this company is currently recruiting and this company is currently able to sponsor you before you even bother yourself putting up any application, because it is time consuming. Most of them are really time consuming. So when you come here, you can select the industry you're interested in. Don't forget that it's not just only health and care. Construction has been added to the shortage occupation list. I keep on saying construction because it's a new addition, it's a new route. A lot of people have not really taken advantage of this opportunity. When you come to the industry, you go to construction and search, you will see that construction alone has 2,241 companies listed here. Go to these companies, go to their website, go to their careers page, find out which jobs they are advertising for that you are suitably qualified for. And if there's anyone you need to brush up your CV, your certifications, I've told you people where to get licenses, where to get certifications to be able to do these construction jobs. I've made a video about it. Whether you're applying from abroad or you're already in the UK, some of these courses are online, so you don't need to be physically present to be able to do them. Once you do them and you are now qualified for these construction roles, nothing stops you from applying and going through construction. So guys, that is just about it. The two websites I've just mentioned for you people, it's our go-to resource. Always go back to it weekly. On a weekly basis, go and see the recent happenings there. Go and check the deleted companies, because on a weekly basis, as they are including new companies, they will be removing the ones that have lost their license. So as much as we are going to look for new ones on a weekly basis, we should also be checking the deleted ones on a weekly basis to know if this company that we are having prospects for is actually still, licensed to sponsor. That way you save yourself a lot of stress. Okay, I hope this video has come handy. It's very useful. If you've watched up to this stage and you've not subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to share to as many people as possible, because a lot of people, in fact everybody that is currently working in the UK, except you're working for the NHS, if you're currently working in the UK and in private sector, you should get hold of this information. It affects everybody, each and every one of us, no matter the industry you're working for. It affects everybody. Okay, so guys, until my next video.